Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Today I'd like to address an issue of critical importance to our nation's security: the long-range strike bomber. Since World War II, our defense has relied on the ability to respond quickly to any threat to our national security anywhere in the world. The bedrock of this strategy has always been the strategic bomber. This past week, the strategic bomber was announced that Northrop Grumman would be producing our next bomber for the future generations. Potential adversaries are deterred because only the United States possesses the capability to strike any target in the world with precision weapons within 24 hours. Last week, the Secretary of Defense and the Secretary of the Air Force announced this new bomber, and this bomber will be produced in my district. The B-1, the B-2, and now the long-range strategic bomber will all follow in the same role of being built in the Antelope Valley in Southern California. Congratulations to the Air Force and the men and women of Northrop Grumman on this contract. I've seen firsthand the work that Northrop Grumman employees do in the support of our men and women in uniform at Plant 42 in my district. And I'm here to congratulate Northrop on the opportunity to bring the expertise and commitment to the long-range strike bomber. This means thousands of jobs to this country. This means thousands of jobs to Southern California in a much-needed area in my district where very scarce. Both at Plant 42 and the many surrounding small businesses Northrop will have a contract with will have support in this area. The road that led to Tuesday's announcements was a long one, paved with hard work by many people in our community and our state. The Antelope Valley has long since been the home to the aerospace industry and has both built B-1s, B-2s, all of the space shuttles. Currently builds the F-35, and naturally would be a good selection for the next bomber. On any day, the F-22, the F-35, the F-16, F-15, B-1, or B-2 will be flying over the Antelope Valley in their test missions. I'm confident that the long-range strike bomber will help us continue this legacy, and thank everyone who has helped bring its production to our community. The Air Force has called the long-range strike bomber a top modernization priority, and there are sobering facts behind that. Today, only 10% of our nation's bombers force is capable of penetrating sophisticated adversary air defense systems. The average age of our bomber fleet is 32 years old, with most of our bombers more than 45 years old. Only the B-2 stealth bomber, proudly built, maintained, and modernized in my district, can penetrate advanced air defenses. However, we only have 20 B-2s. Given Northrop Grumman's 35 years of expertise designing, building, delivering, and modernizing the B-2 stealth bomber at Plant 42, I know the men and women who work there are incredibly qualified to build our nation's next long-range strike aircraft. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I yield back.